Burn my cable for me. We're back with Oloye Akin Alabi. Let me put it handle. Akin Alabi. Oloye, we are back. I just had to take that off, you know. I don't know how already. That video is already on my IGTV and it's going. Kodak Comedian, I see you. And it's going live on YouTube as well.
Live.
Guys, go follow our YouTube chat room. Or our YouTube, is it channel they call it page? Or go follow our YouTube channel. Chat room with Woli Arole.
Yep. We love you guys. Prophet.
Oloye is here. We're having it. Family, thank you for checking on us. Go and tweet now. I should be telling you that one.
Family, go and tweet now, right now.
Oloye. No. I didn't know it was channel, so don't abuse.
You are feeling fly.
We're bringing Oloye Akin Alabi back.
You know I know nobody find us. Nobody find us. Nobody find us. Oh baby, no you can't. Nobody find us. Nobody find us.
Big Bengadi boy's daughter. We're having Oloye here. Oloye, thank you for staying through.
Yeah.
We were just enjoying you like the white people enjoy coffee. Normally our guest time, our duration is mostly 20 to 30 minutes, but you were giving it to us and I didn't know when it became 1 hour. You know, you're an interesting person.
Yeah.
Yes, you were like, explain the problem of this country to us. You said that if you shout, you are just content creator.
It's not something unless we amend these laws that are holding us back, right? Mm-hmm. And we'll need everybody,
myself inclusive,
to come up with the laws that you feel is hindering your particular industry or area of interest, right? Do you know it is illegal to export cassava in Nigeria?
It is illegal.
And all the derivatives. But because it's a stupid law, nobody was following it, right? So people actually export it. But if the police or custom of anybody wants to harass you, I'm sure they're probably harassing the people doing it. And they will collect probably bribe from them. I don't know. Because they know the law prohibits those things. The export processing law, whatever law that is. Because everything, maybe people need to understand this. Everything that you see happening, open your window and see what is happening outside, is a law of the land. Nothing just happens. Like salary being paid to staff, federal government staff, is a law. Is the appropriation law. Because it passed through the National Assembly before that NEPA staff can get his salary. It's the Appropriation Act, what they call the budget. What the layman call the budget. The budget is the law of the land. Appropriation Act 2020 will provide for some salaries. If they supply uniform to policemen, it's in the law. If you see FIRC official going, that uniform is wearing was created in it's a law. There's a law that backs in. If you see some people repairing the road in front of your house, there's a certain law that everything is the law of the land. Nothing moves without the law. So how far we'll go will depend on, is this a repressive law or is this a prosperous law?
Mm.
So everybody should, now I don't know all the laws of the land. I talked about different laws, constitution being one, and different acts. So if there's a particular part of an act that you see and say, do you know what? It is very unnecessary for someone. Why do we have to export cassavas to be illegal? Or so. Let's change this. Or in the lotteries company will say, why do we need to pay this and pay that and pay that? If we pay this, we'll be able to hire more staff, blah, blah. If we don't do this and so on and so on, whatever. So you come, you take it to the floor through an honorable member or a senator. And that was where we ended the last chat.
Yes.
Which was, I can say I'm in generation of youth. Fine, I don't pass youth. But in my heart, I'm still like youth. Okay? So I am available. If you have someone like me in the house and you are not using me, first of all, before I go back to using me, people say things like,
we will use you.
We cannot reach
We will use you.
honorable members. The first question is, how have you tried to reach that you did not reach them? That's the first question. You will find out the answer 99% of the times that they haven't actually tried to reach. They just said they can't reach. That's why I said we are ready at heart about making Nigeria work together. But we actually are not ready to know what it takes to let it work, to contribute. So send your bill proposal to your lawmaker. How? Have you even checked the website of the National Assembly? Our numbers are there. The number you have, the number Ashiri has, the same number I share with state governors is that the same my number that is on the website of National Assembly. Maybe not all of us, but a few of us like that. Their email address is there. Have we even tried to send that 3 months later they did not reply us? You now say, I tried. But you know the interesting thing? A lot of lawmakers are looking for bills they can push. So you're actually doing some of them a lot of favor. So, okay, let's say you've tried, but you've hit a brick wall. You've tried to use the lawmaker representing your constituency. You've hit a brick wall. Use me. Message me. My email address is on the website of National Assembly.
We will use you.
Go to Google, Nigerian National Assembly. Go to the website. Lawmakers, our pictures, our email address. Mine is there. Stop asking me how my email, akin@akinalabi.com, my phone number is there.
Is there.
Email it. If I agree, because I might not like that bill. For example, if you say you want to change the voting right to 5 years old and above, I will not agree with you, for example. And let me give you an example, and I'm not just giving you theory here. I saw on Twitter a foreigner who is married to a Nigerian woman. And he was trying to regulate and get Nigerian papers because he preferred to live in Nigeria. And they denied him. Do you know the reason? The law, this one is even the constitution. It says that if a foreigner, you marry a Nigerian woman, you cannot get Nigerian citizenship. But if you're a foreign woman and you marry a Nigerian man, you can get citizenship. That means only a Nigerian man can give citizenship to the partner. A Nigerian woman cannot give citizenship to that foreign partner. My own is that if we are not doing citizenship by marriage, don't let us do it. But if we are doing it, it has to be equal.
Equal, yeah.
Equal, right? Right? Now, because the law, when the law was drafted, I have an idea that even when the law was drafted, it wasn't actually to slight women. Because the law states, I think it's section 26 or whatever, I can't think about it now, I don't know it offhand. It says, and you can transfer, you can become a citizen of Nigeria if you're born in Nigeria, have Nigerian parents, or marry any Nigerian man, or something like that. Marry a Nigerian man. If a man marries, so it should be a person. Just changing that word from man to person. So this guy, I saw it and I said, hey guy, that's so sad what's happening to you. You don't have to return to your country because of this. We need to work on this law. It's not a Twitter shouting matter. That was just content.
That's content.
That's just content. We need to change this law. So I looked at it with my legislative assistant, legislative aide. We looked at it. We drafted a proposal. I took it to the speaker. He signed. I took it to the Committee of Rules and Business. Now, that's the procedure. I took it to the Committee of Rules and Business. It appeared on the order paper for that particular day. I put it on my social media pages when I put it. It passed the first reading. Obviously, all bills passed first reading, right? Passed the first reading. Second reading. They are now found out that the minority leader, minority whip of the House, actually has interest in that bill. He also has a similar bill. And I said, thank God. It doesn't even matter if it's me that does it or him. You know what? Let us harmonize this bill together. And since you are even the deputy minority whip, you're a senior member of the House, you get him out. These things will pass faster. So I just queued behind him. It went on second reading.
Wow.
It has passed second reading. Now, it has passed second reading. After second reading, now it's going to committee stage. Committee stage, now to go to third reading, I will send it to the Senate. Now, constitutional amendment is harder than just an act amendment. So it will take some time. Right? But what I'm telling you is that we need to roll the tire and get in the motion.
Thank you.
We need to do this thing. You are not used, you know me. All of you viewing this know me, or you now know me.
And I know you, sir.
You are not
used. We will use you. Akin, we will use you.
Because if I go there, I don't know how long I will spend in the house. Either by anybody can lose the election. Anybody can lose the election. I might not be there again after 2023. Or I might decide not to contest again and go private business, or go for appointment rather, or go for another post, whatever. We don't know how long I will be in Parliament. 1 year has passed.
And we have not used you.
We have 2.5 because the last one is election time. Right? But I'm not being used. I want to be used. But the people are not using
it. Must be used.
It
must be used.
If it's too much for me, I will put it in name of some colleagues that are already looking for bills to push anyway. At least let's get it into motion. Look at it. Are you a movie person? Have you looked at Nigerian Film and Censors Board Act? You have not looked at it.
We will use you. We will use you. Look at Jesus.
The Nigerian Film and Censors Board Act. Those of you in the film industry, see what you feel we can add or remove or edit, so that the will of the movie industry can grow. This is what we're talking about. This is the role of the lawmakers, and that's why it's strategic. Give it to us. Let us create or change laws or create new laws that will enable prosperity in Nigeria, because everything is about the laws of the land. A repressive law, you cannot go anywhere. You will just shout and shout and shout for content on social media. But as long as there's a law, if a law says the Nigerian police force can sack an officer for smiling, for example, if the law is there, what you should do, if they now sack someone for smiling, if we're just shouting, why do you sack him for smiling? We're just doing content for social media. What we should do is that this law that enables the police to sack their officer for smiling, let us change that law. That is it.
Okay, I can't but say a big thank you. We will use you. If the Oloye, there's a song they used to sing. They say, "Lo mi o, lo mi fo gore." We will use you. I'm sure a lot of people. First, this is the first way we start using it, guys. You need to follow at Akin Alabi. At Akin Alabi. I can see Mark. Thank you, Mark, all the way from UK. at Akin Alabi. Follow him. Do you respond to your DM as well?
I try my best, but it can be overwhelming. I can't promise.
Oh, please.
But that's why.
No, we need to use
if
you.
we can do something here, right? Say those watching this or your followers. Let us
a lot of people
go through you. Maybe an email address or something. Where, because I have from different sources, I've told people to use me from different sources, right? So it's a bit hard. So if we can, because a lot of people will just send stupid emails. They didn't,
giveaway. They will say that. They will say you should put giveaway in constitution.
Hang on. Some will put deliberately stupid emails. Some will even know that what they are sending does not make sense. So in the process, they clog up the space. Someone will say, make it a law to be illegal for police to beat people, to kill people. It's already illegal.
Senseless law.
It's already illegal for police to kill anybody. So what we need to do then now is talk about how it can be enforced. What are the punishments to be enforced? You know, it's so let people say send you. If anybody reaches out to you, sends you bills. If anyone send me an email, the email is on the website, and I'm deliberately asking them to go to the website of National Assembly. You know why? Yeah. That's how we'll know people that actually want to work. Those that are right?
Yes.
Rather than type your email here, type your email here. No, I promise you, it's on. If there's anyone watching this and there's a computer or another phone beside you, go to the website of the National Assembly. We don't know the website of National Assembly. Enter Google, National Assembly Nigeria. It will be the number one on the search result. Click it, go there. You will see list of legislators. Go there. Go to your state. You see my own. Or there will be a search button there. Put Alabi or your or something. You will see. It will come down as part of the search results. So go there. In the subject line, you are sending email to me. Say proposed bill. Proposed bill. Send me proposed bill. I will glance through it because I get hundreds of messages. I do bulk delete, but I'll just glance through. Send it to me. I will respond. If it's a bill that I feel makes sense, I agree with. If I don't agree with it, I can ask a colleague that, do you believe in this thing? Yeah, let's push it. But if we don't come together to do these things, we'll just be shouting on social media for content.
As content. Thank you. Thank you. When I say something the other time, that's why I open my mouth, that they should come through me. That's why I say that they should go through you yourself. You because you are putting me as personal assistant or personal email collector of the Oloye himself. You understand? So go to the national. Which one is? Go to the where I will be honored to work with you. You understand? To make Nigeria a better place. You get my point? But first of all, go to the website. Some people don't even know Constitution. So before you write anything, the Constitution saw.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, you can't know what to correct.
Any law you want amended or any law you want created, find out if there's a law about it already. Then download that act. Act is the law. Download it and read it. Section 1 is not usually about 20 pages, 30 pages, right? And the beginning, the first 5 pages is always about how it's set up. It will be a board of director board. The main laws will be like from page 5 and so on. Read it and say, this thing, we have to change it. Then message me and say section. You can even attach the bill. Say section so. What do I think? I think we should change it. Constitution first, then different acts for different industries. It's fine. Let's do it. Let's get it rolling.
Let's do it. We will use you. Yeah. Somebody said that Arole, we will use you too. Akin Alabi, no low. Akin Alabi, we will use you too. Wow. This is chat room with Woli Arole, and one of the purpose of bringing Akin Alabi is because we need to see this is beyond just the show. We want to make Nigeria better. For me to, I spoke to my team. Ask AK. I've been on your case for how long? Remember, we know because you're very busy. We have to shoot for the best time that you could come on this show, and it's because of my questions are intentional. I'm asking all of this questions. I could have come here and be asking you, so, sir, you try some things. It's a lie. What are your hobbies? Do you wear black and no? We are here to talk about sensible things that can change the nation. And this video also is going to go on YouTube, Chatroom with Woli Arole. I'm putting it on my page as well so people can see. It's going to be a big, good thing for me if you say that, okay, was true. I regained for Arole's show on Chatroom show. Somebody sent a bill, something to you. And from there, you know, it's good. It's everybody. Yeah, it's not one person. And that's one thing I realized that Akin Alabi. Let's stop complaining. Let's go and act.
Because we are looking for heroes. That's the problem. I mentioned it earlier in the first part before we went off for the second part. We are looking for a hero, a new governor, a new president that is going to clear everything. We are deceiving ourselves. Nobody is coming to clear anything. That's why, now that goes back to your initial question in the first part. That's why I wanted to go to this in-depth explanation so that I can provide context before we say, Nigeria leader, because leader kind of talk. You know, it's better to provide context. But if we don't go through the process of making these changes, these legal changes here and there, we will just be expecting every four years. We'll be expecting a new Messiah.
A miracle.
Who will come? But the laws of the land does not allow a Messiah to thrive because this is not a dictatorship. This is a democracy. And we are a federation. Because we are a federation, it even makes it more complex. So, although I love federation, but it makes it more complex. So, someone will say, why is Buhari not doing this in Ogun State? When Ogun State thing is maybe it's a state thing, maybe it's a state law, they cannot come into it. You know, things are so complex that people don't know. Do you know FIRSC, for example? They are not supposed to operate within town. Federal Roads Service, Federal Roads.
Yes, Federal Road Service. Federal Road Service.
Federal.
Sorry, Commission.
So if you're on a state road, what's the jurisdiction? How does the FIRSC have jurisdiction there? They don't.
That's deep, you know.
But someone that does not know, FIRSC will want to arrest you, you'll be shaking. On a state road. Except it is on a federal road within that state. Don't there are federal roads within a state too? Like say Apapa Oshodi is a federal road, for example. FIRS can operate there. But if you want to operate within Agungi to Osapa, FIRS, Kilo Wambe. You know? So these are things that we have to understand how can it even work? How can it even work when FIRSC cannot enforce that? Should we allow FIRSC to work there, or should we allow each state agency to do their thing? Right? Should there even be a national driver's license? What is a driver's national license? It's supposed to be a state thing. We're a federation. It's supposed to be a state thing. Each state should register their cars. They register, they give their numbers, not federal something doing it. Federal shouldn't be doing registration of cars. It should be each state.
It's registration.
So these laws are things that we need to try and learn what's going on actually in this country, as this country is being run. That's when we can make meaningful suggestions and not just social media content.
Okay, I can't but say big thank you, guys. You need to follow Akin Alabi. That's it. This is my own way of being used as well. It's my data. It's my phone. I'm using. No, it's the truth. So some people are using this time to do something else, but I'm using this time to bring a whole Oloye, Akin Alabi, a member of that representative. So this is my usefulness. And you are talking about the nation. Some people are using their IG life, doing what does not impact. And thank you for your time that I do not joke with. I could have called you and said you are busy doing something. You could be playing games, watching movies. And we're talking about Nigeria. We're talking about, so we are grateful. People are rushing. I'm sure they are rushing to the National Assembly website to do it. And don't forget, Akin Alabi. Let me tell you something. Because you're about to leave. Akin, I will use you. I will use you governmentally. I will use you personally. It's been a while. And I'm telling this to all my fans across the world. You get my point. You and I, this is how we are. But anything I want to spill in between, Holy Ghost fire, I will use you financially.
Wait,
I
let me
will use you
wait. Let me advertise
economically.
Let me advertise my market. For those that have not read my book, you know, I'm an author. I'm the author of Small Business Big Money.
I'm also an author. We are both authors. You author book. I author.
And we know the book. The book has been widely regarded as the greatest Nigerian marketing book ever written.
Yeah.
And a lot of testimonies that's opened a lot of people's eyes. So you need to get that book. Small Business Big Money. How can you
businesses?
Google. Just Google it. Right? How can I buy? You can buy digitally on Amazon. You can buy digitally locally on Okada Books, or you can buy physical copy. You can contact at Roving Heights Bookstore. You can
Roving Heights, yes, Roving Heights.
There are many. You can even download the first 2 chapters for free, right? So that you can read the first 2 chapters for free, and
buy the book.
See whether it makes sense before you buy it. It's
makes
like
sense.
Small Business Big Money. And I'm
Plenty
writing another
money.
one now. And I'm writing another one now. And I want to launch it by August. It's called How to Sell to Nigerians.
Akin.
Huh?
Akin. Ori e pe tu. Oloye. Ori e pe nyama. How to sell to Nigeria. How to gbe wole.
You look forward to that one, but you should buy this one now.
Yeah, they will buy it.
And you're going to get it.
Our fans here, if you watch 1.6 million followers. You won't go near online. Oh, I have what you don't have, but you have what I don't have. You have what our family don't have. Akin, I have. So don't Mikey though. Mikey Mubia, Akin Mikey though. Mikey though. No, wait. My mom is watching this. Hold on. Wait, and she's your fan. My mom watches this show, and she says, I should say a big thank you to you for coming. AK, Agbari Efo. So thank you. You've spoken about your book, Baba Leo. Me o de go advert lower, and I will personally be after this now. Matu Fisori paid me for it. That's it. Akin, I'm not collecting a dime from you on anything. Not salary be. We need sponsor for this show. That is not too much. That's publicly now. It's tit for tat. Checking the economy. Akin 1.6 million followership. I can't have you. No, I can't have you. Nisu Rujason to Jawi. You're not so. I can't have you in my life, and I'm going through what I'm going through. Akin, that's the issue. Mom go through a lot. Everybody wants to want that showing now. Mama, me don't thank you for coming. I can't have you. What did you tell me, Mommy Lara? What tell me, Mommy Lara? Me sorry now. Small money, small business, plenty money. Hella, where? Small money, plenty. Small business, plenty money. Okay, thank you so much for coming.
Yes, that's a good one. We'll talk later.
We'll talk behind the scene.
Yeah, later.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Bye-bye.
Did you enjoy yourself? Yeah. Did you enjoy yourself?
Me or people?
Yes. No, you.
Me. If they buy my book, I'll enjoy myself.
I'm very commodity shiny. Momo. I'm very for you, actually. Oloye. Politician. But go stop. Sean Amadi. Sean Amadi. Judge Woli. Sean Amadi. I've been seeing your content. Judge Woli. You know, I told you Gallo is my one best player. So after that day, it was second day that man. Second day, one time there. Mama Arole, thank you so much. God bless you. Guys, get Akin Alabi's book. Use him. Should they use me as well?
No. You are using me currently.
You are using me currently now? Simoye. Shoko Papa no die. Simoye, I need to have a day where I talk about that. This Mao woman down. Mao. Yesterday was so funny with Wario Momosa. God. That video is going to come up on YouTube, so you guys can go watch it. Mama Arole is beautiful. She's just laughing. I don't know who's helping her to type smiley. My mom at 70 is typing smiley.
Mommy.
That's my mom.
Mommy, you look cute.
You are cute. Let me see.
Your mom is
She sent a request in.
Your mom is a reflection of God.
Ta ló ń kọrin láti Mama Arole ní ó pọ̀ Arole.
Ó pọ̀.
Grandma ẹ gbé kọ́ ẹ. Grandma kọ fẹ́ mi ló ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Maybe that's my mom's.
Báwo ni Kẹ́mi ṣe máa sọ pé ó pọ̀ pẹ̀lú?
No, my grandma dey talk for.
Máa lé àwa.
Grandma ẹ gbé kọ́ ọ̀nà ó yẹ kí Kẹ́mi kọrin yọ ẹ máa tẹ̀.
Ó pọ̀.
Choco Papa ló ń jà. Siwoye Choco Papa. Choco Papa, that gist. Don't worry. Go na weekend, na food gist, na comedy gist. Grandma mo call yẹn gbé. Bóyá ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tó lọ ń tẹ̀. No, people are saying let's use it. You guys are using me already. This is like we're going to second month of Sean Amadi, of the call. I said of the call of chat room. How many of you remember Sean Amadi? And it's been my data at my time, so I'm used for you. Sean Amadi, Georgie Woli. This is Sean Amadi. Georgie, you're the Georgie guy. Georgie, stay off drugs. Sean Amadi, stay off drugs. Sean Amadi, stay off drugs. Where's Sean? Sean just went off. That's Sean Amadi. Sean Amadi is always on show with he's off. Georgie Woli. Because I'm going here. Stay off drugs, Sean. Stay off drugs. We've seen your face. Mao. Let me try to pick my mom's call. I need to go now because I'm bringing Baba Wande by 8 p.m. Baba Wande, Talo Taleusha. Baba Wande is coming on this show by what time?
8 p.m.
Mao said that pin your account will leave. Should I pin my account?
No.
Mao ló sọ èmi kọ́.
Let's send the CTN.
Ó ní pin ni aláàánú mi lè wà ń bí.
Ó yá pin.
Mi ń ṣe normal. Ṣé pin yẹn tiẹ̀? Sọ̀rọ̀ DJ Bunkable. Ó tán. Mao, thank you. Ó ṣe Mao fẹ́ ṣe iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ sí. Iṣẹ́ là ń ṣe lórí show yìí. Ẹ ti encourage wa. Data. She be so better. Side of the world. Oh.
Mommy wasn't ready, still remember how she cried. But time flies, all I want is in the class life. Should I take my shot? With good money, she be life size. She just collect bloody grief for unit life. First class in the back, make her mommy sleep brag. She went to be an intern
for her uncle.
Just a little hustle before she goes to law school. I
love you,
mommy knows she loves the gospel.
I like this. Mao, don't go, I will type it. Mark, you have a movie coming up. Our film, Hustler. Guys, it's going to be a bomb. You didn't pay for advert money, but I've done it for you. Mark, very great guy, and also producer and director. Wait. They're the child of, that's my car number, YouTube, 0057 48025. Mao, yeah, that's part of the bad guy rap. I'm the child of the world. Yeah, really, what's happening? So this show, this how we're doing it just firstly out of passion. A lot of people have asked me, I really do have sponsor on this show. I said not yet, but it's going to come. But we need to make people happy. You know, now that's the GT band. How many internet are we using for this show? Don't I tell them? 5. It's so that I will not mess you up. My home was in chassis 00 37 48 025. Sean Amadi, stay off drugs. This is how we do it every time. We brought a lot of people. Just everybody is coming tomorrow. Who else is coming tomorrow? Let me hold it. There's someone coming tomorrow. Then next week is hot. Monday we have a great person. Tuesday, Wednesday, almost every day we do this show. It's a lot of work. A big shout out to my team. You know, reaching out to our guests is a lot of work. It's a whole teamwork, not just me. She baby, God bless you. Workable is a lot of work. I'm gonna end this in 7 minutes. So I prepare for Baba one day by 8 o'clock. Some of your circumstances. I'm a little bit mad, but so are you. My old shit. You see? Oh, circumstances. Guys, it have finished there. 0037 48025. Thank you. Tired of the world. To all our fans and friends, we love you. Yes, give us one more thing. Bible not only that's my name. Oh, Mutegba last. Orúkọ mi nìyẹn. Orúkọ tí àmì sọ mí nìyẹn. Olúwatóyìn, God is worthy to be praised. Àròlé ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Báyégun Olúwatóyìn èmi ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Báwo ti fẹ́ ju aláàtì yẹn sì máa pariwo. Okay. Dùdù kẹfẹ́ wọlé sínú ayé ẹ. I will finally meet you. You know, say every day I dey pray for you. Mao, Agba. That's it. To support us and we keep moving. Encourage us. A big shout out to our mama by missing. After all this passing, all of us will return up. They said I tell you they love you. See baby here. Hey, every day I pray for you all. Actually, it's done. Aláàtì kan ni mo gbà, aláàmù ni. Èèyàn Woli Arole. Gbogbo gbàgbàgbà. Àyìnkẹ́ mi máma ẹ ṣe àná mi ní pariwo jù. Àyìnkẹ́ ó máa ṣe nọ́mbà fún mi náà.
Èèyàn l'Àyìnkẹ́. Àṣírí say he loves you too.
Àṣírí kí ló love mi fún ló bá ti lóun love mi aláàtì.
Àlàyé send owó.
Mo ti mọ̀ ẹ́ ló bá ti láti bá ti náà love mi ó ti mọ̀ pé màá kọ́ fẹ́ fún mi.
Màá o, ìfẹ́ yẹn náà ni o, ìfẹ́ owó, ìfẹ́ ayé, wọn ní fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀, òkè òkè ló máa lọ, àfẹ́ fún ẹ, gàbẹ́ mo gbé wọn pọ̀pọ̀, owó ló ní kí ẹ wà.
Tọ́lá yìí kó máa gbàdúrà, ó rà láti fẹ́ máa pọ̀pọ̀, àwọn boys. No. I just thanked Àyìnkẹ́. I didn't shout. No. Don't.
Àyìnkẹ́ baby.
Àyìnkẹ́, I just greeted you. I love to, greet people. Eight o'clock. Baba one day. God bless you guys.